Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Alright, I'm really doing that. I just want to make sure this stream can start anything like that. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Going. It is I. And we are doing a special live stream today. I hope you're all excited as I am. Because we're doing something that I have never ever once done before on this channel. And that is play a video game while high on marijuana. Today we're playing Journey, a game that I very much enjoy because of its very soft, very gentle atmosphere with a calming tone that's meant to relax you while also giving you a breathtaking experience. Nature, I guess, is the best way to put it. But I think this is a pretty good option. So let's go ahead and start. I played this game a long time ago. It was very special. Because it's a single player game, but at the same time it's not. It's a single player / multiplayer game where the multiplayer is as simple as somebody joining your game. You don't know who they are or where they came from. You just know that you're going to end up being friends at the end because you have to survive together. Something very special about this. People give this game a lot of flack for it being a very small, very short game that doesn't really have a sensible story to it. But in my opinion, Journey makes probably the biggest impact of any game of this caliber. It's really a game about building friendships out of meeting complete strangers. And you know the most about a person when you get to go on a very special journey with them. You have no idea where it's going to take you. But also it's like the art direction, the way the characters are designed, it's so simplified, but yet it's very nice to look at. And also, if you hear the controller buttons and all that, I am currently talking out of my controller microphone on the PS5, so I don't have my own headset, my own microphone, so hopefully it's not too distracting. We'll see. But this game is revolutionary in so many different ways, you know. First off, you got, like what I was talking about before I cut myself off, the art direction, the way the characters are designed, and the way the environments are designed. Everything looks so simple, but yet so pleasant to look at. It's kind of, I'm not so sure if I can call it cel-shaded, because I think that is a different way of expression through art. But yes, this is Journey. And the whole journey in question is having to move from one location to the other in search of a purpose, basically, because I believe that light is what I would consider my destiny. And I'm willing to bet these are gravestones. And underneath all these gravestones are people like me who tried to get to the light, but they couldn't even make it through the first area of the game. Probably because it's too goddamn hot. We're in the middle of a freaking desert. I'm willing to bet my feet are burning right now. There's so much hidden symbolism in this game. It's insane. A lot of people see past that. They look at the basics of what this game is. Not exactly, they don't exactly go deep into it. But you see, it is trying to be deep, but it tries to hit you in the head more so with it. This game is more subtle. with its themes. It doesn't try to force anything down your throat. It's trying to very pleasantly describe its story to you in the form of visuals. Very interesting visual storytelling. Now, there isn't a whole lot of gameplay to Journey, but I don't think there has to be. Because, like I said, it's not meant to be anything super crazy. When a game has a lot of gameplay in it, that means there's a lot of focus. You can only get good at playing the game if you understand all of the gameplay. With Journey, the fact that there isn't that much gameplay makes it a game where pretty much anyone can enjoy it and get the full picture. But it's not meant to be an anxiety-inducing game. It's not meant to be an extremely focus-required game. It's supposed to be a simple, sweet romp through somewhat of like a storybook that you're kind of living through at this moment. I believe that games and games like this, they do try to accomplish a lot more than I think what people give them credit for. Because they're small games. They're small games, and they're trying to teach us things, but do it in what's the word I'm looking for? A molluscule way, I guess is the right way to say it. So yes, if I press circle and hold down circle, I get those cool little things. So I gotta get those. That's the main goal here. I gotta get those up top, but the only way I can do that is by flying. I don't think I can fly unless I have more ribbons, because the scarf, it's kind of like a bar for your momentum, or your stamina, I should say. The more glow you have on your scarf, the further you can go when it comes to flying. So if you have like a really long scarf, you can basically be Superman. And I like that aspect. It's a very creative way of showing a video game HUD without it just being a video game HUD. In any other video game, they would have a bar at the bottom of the screen for your stamina. But here, it is literally on the character. It's kind of like in Dead Space when Isaac Clarke has that little health bar on his suit. It's a health bar to indicate to the audience that that's how you should be tracking your health, but at the same time, it's molded into the character. It's a part of who he is. It's a very creative and very interesting way of bringing the player's attention to the game's visuals. Because they're not just beautiful, they're also very important to look at. There's important information being stated through the game's visuals. If other games did that, I think that, it might get to the point where it's kind of oversaturated, but I think it would be more appreciated that other games are able to think outside the box and give people an in-game HUD that gives important information but isn't distracted from everything else in the game, you know? Because we know how HUDs can look, with it just being so many icons and so many different things all over the screen. A good in-game HUD spaces it out gives each corner its very own, like, placement, like its own purpose. But with games like this, the HUD doesn't need to be in the forefront. It doesn't need to be slammed in our faces. It just needs to be integrated into what we're already seeing, what is supposed to be the main part of the game, and that is the actual game. The gameplay, the characters, the environments. It is so deep and so creative in how they were able to program that. And it's such a subtle detail, too. Like, I believe this game is meant to be for people that are observant. If you would like me to play other games while high, then please tell me in the comments down below, and I might consider it. I might even just do it anyway, because honestly, there are so many games that you can play while high, and not feel like you're being, like, pressured into anything, and you don't have to feel like you have to, like, you have to meet a certain standard. You can just talk and relax and let the game do most of the work for you. So the same creators of Journey also made a game called Abzu, which is an underwater game, which is kind of funny because a lot of this game takes place, on land, obviously, but also in the desert. And when you're in a desert, what's the one thing you're probably going to want? Water. It's so goddamn hot. So the fact that the next game they made is a water-based game, that's just awesome.